In this video, we're going to be talking about the 20 most important moving tips that you need to know when moving. Now, these tips will help you prepare for your move and ensure that you have a smooth move. And number one is very, very important. Please don't schedule your closing on the day of your move. Make sure that your move day is a little bit later than the closing, just in case there's anything that pops up that prevents you from closing on that day. Also, please make sure that somebody is on site, whether it's your home or your office, at all times so that the movers have a go-to if they have any questions or if they want to know how the furniture needs to be arranged. Making sure that somebody is there will help prevent any headaches later down the road. Now, number two here may sound very obvious, but we want to make sure that your utilities are on at your old home until after you've moved out of your home or office, and the utilities at the new home or office are turned on prior to the movers arriving. We want this for a few reasons, but one, and the most important, is if you have a telephone line and it's disconnected, we won't be able to contact you. Now, I know most people nowadays have cell phones. However, there are people out there who still operate on a landline, and we want to make sure that we have a constant line of communication. We want to make sure that we have restrooms available if necessary for you and the movers. If the move would end up starting very early or going into the night, regardless of home or office, we want to make sure that the movers are able to see. We're not going to be coming in with large lights. We don't have generators, and we rely on the fact that you have your utilities on to assist us during this process. And we're on to number three. If you live in an urban district or a place that requires parking permits, please obtain those parking permits prior to the move date. That's not the mover's responsibility to do that. If we don't have parking permits, we may have to park way far away, and sometimes apartment buildings require that you reserve an elevator. If you don't have permits to shut down the elevator for your use, then you're going to be fighting with everybody in your building, and that will slow down your move tremendously. So please do these things ahead of time. Obtain all of your necessary permits so we're not slowed down on moving day. Number four, please have your refrigerators and your freezers disconnected and defrosted prior to moving day. You also want to make sure that you disconnect your ice makers. Now, this prevents any water from getting all over your belongings during the move. If you guys find value in this video, if you learned something, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more helpful moving tips. Number five, please disconnect all of your major appliances prior to your move day. Now, we're talking about your washers, dryers, freezers, and refrigerators. Some of them have gas lines as well as water lines, and moving companies will not disconnect them. It's a liability, and you're going to have to contact a professional if you can't do this yourself. And while you're at it, don't forget to drain your washing machines and any other water lines to ensure that all the water is removed from these appliances so we don't have any water damage during the move. Number six goes without saying. Please remove all of the fuel from your weed whackers, from your lawn mowers, from your snow blowers, from your generators. Anything like that that has gas or even diesel needs to be drained and disposed of properly prior to your move day. If you have a propane grill, you have to disconnect the propane tank from it because we will not be able to take the propane tank. These are all highly flammable and fire hazards, and we don't want them creating an issue on the day of your move. Number seven are the unsafe items that we are unable to ship. Now, this includes any ammunition, firearms, flammables, aerosols, and perishables. Number eight is the high value items that we are unable to ship or store. Now, these would include jewelry, coin collections, and legal papers. Now, these legal documents that I'm talking about include but are not limited to stocks and bonds, wills, titles, insurance policies, and tax returns. Number nine, please make sure that all the loose items in your furniture are packed into boxes and ready to be moved. We don't want any loose jewelry, any breakables, or anything that can spill, such as cologne or perfumes, to be left inside of these dressers or your furniture in general, because when they're being lifted and moved and loaded onto the moving truck, they can spill and break, and jewelry can end up getting lost. So please make sure that everything is packed and ready to go. And if you're interested in learning how to pack, please click or tap the screen right here for our playlist. If you missed that, we have the playlist on how to pack your household belongings listed right down there in the description below. Number 10, please pack your lamps. This is something that is often forgotten, but if you've elected for us not to pack them and you haven't done it, we just request that you move them on your own. Lamps are expensive and fragile, and because of that, we're unable to move them unless they're packed. If you're beginning the moving process and you need materials such as boxes, tape, plastic wrap, big moving blankets, rubber bands, all that kind of stuff, well, we have it listed right down there in the description below for you. They're all Amazon links, so they'll be shipped right to you. 11, packed by owner cartons. also known as PBOs, or in layman's terms, the boxes that you've decided to pack, unpacked fragile items, and any items containing particle board, that's pretty much anything IKEA, and houseplants are moved at your risk. Unfortunately, we're unable to ensure that the boxes that you've packed are packed correctly, but what we can do is provide you videos that show you how to do that. So go ahead, again, please take a look in the description below. They're listed down there for you, and you can rest easy knowing that you've packed them correctly and you don't have to worry about any of this. And again, regardless of you watching these videos, you're still deciding to pack on your own, so they're still going to go at your own risk, but at least you'll have that peace of mind that you're doing it correctly. Number 12 is kind of a funny one, but oftentimes we get asked, do we move pets? And no, unfortunately, we can't move your goldfish, your dogs, or your cats, or your hamsters, whatever you have. It's just too hot in the back of our moving trucks, and we don't have enough room in the cab with all of the movers. So please be prepared to move them yourself. Number 13, we want to make sure that you're tying back your storm doors and your screen doors. You're making sure that your chandeliers are protected and out of the way. If they need to be removed, please remove them prior to the move, and make sure that your wall sconces are either removed or protected as well. Now, our movers do come prepared with floor protection, door protection, and railing protection, but we want to make sure that you're taking care of these other items prior to the move day. Number 14 here seems extremely obvious, but we want to make sure that your driveways, your stairs, and your walkways are all clear of debris and snow. Now, this is something we run into very often here in the winter, where our moving trucks will pull up and they're met with a sheet of ice or snow-covered driveways or walkways or stairs. Please shovel your driveways, staircases, and walkways and salt them so that we can avoid any slips and falls. Number 15, if you ask our truck drivers to move the truck beyond the curb line, say onto a driveway, a sidewalk, or a yard, we can't be held responsible for any damages. Number 16, after our movers load the truck, please do a walkthrough with the crew lead, making sure that nothing was left behind. Check all of your cabinets, your closets, your garage, your shed, anything like that, making sure that we have everything before we head to your new home or office. Number 17, if our movers disassembled any of your furniture at the origin, they will reassemble it at the destination. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to assemble anything that we didn't disassemble. Number 18, before our movers leave, please note the condition of your household goods on the bill of lading. If there's anything that's damaged or missing, please write that down. Number 19, Stumpf Moving Storage is not responsible to lock your residence after loading or unloading. Now, this goes for home, office, or apartment. It doesn't matter. Somebody must be on site to secure the residence. And finally, number 20, authorized and trained Stumpf Moving Storage personnel are the only people who are authorized and allowed to be in the back of our moving trucks and on our ramps and lift gates. This is strictly a liability thing. We are not trying to keep you from seeing how the trucks are loaded. If you'd like to see, we want you to see. We love transparency, but we just ask that you do so from outside. We have huge doors all around our moving trucks, and it's very easy to see inside of our trucks. So you could stand there, hang out, take pictures. We love that. In fact, if you take a picture, please tag us and share it with us. We just want to make sure that you're safe and that you don't get hurt. These 20 moving tips come from the notice to shippers that we send out to our clients prior to their moving date to prepare them for their move. But we also wanted to share this with everybody else out there, whether or not you're one of our clients, because we want to help prepare you for your next move. And one of the things we like to do here is add transparency to the moving industry. Now, if you guys like this video, if you learned something, please hit that like button for me. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends who are preparing for their next move. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos about the moving and storage industry. If you're interested in learning how to pack and prepare for your move, go ahead and click or tap the screen right here. That is a playlist all about packing for moving. If you're interested in how to protect your furniture for moving, go ahead and tap the screen right here. Or maybe you're interested in piano moving. Well, we have a great series of videos right here. And then for those of you who just want to learn more about the moving industry and you want to learn about what it's like to work in a moving company, well, we have a playlist right here for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.